It's our final segment of the year on Our Football with Chris Ash. And Coach, where do we begin in terms of preparation for the future?
Well, we've already started. We go through and we'll evaluate the season, the goods and the bads, and the areas that we need to improve on. There's a little improvement in some. There's drastic improvement in others. We've got to continue to work on the strength of our football team, and they're in the weight room as we speak, working on that right now. We need to use the next few weeks to help us continue to get back into weightlifting shape, and we're not going to wait till January to get that done. We're going to use this time. We're not in bowl preparation. We're going to do that right now. And then as a staff, we'll go back through and evaluate our offense, defense, and special team schemes and look at the depth chart and who's coming back and where the pieces of the puzzle fit and make any adjustments that we need to based on the personnel coming back.
You've said throughout, we must make the right decisions. Does that begin at home? Does that begin in the classroom? Does that continue on the football field?
All the above. We want a football team that makes the right decisions on and off the field, and it starts with off-the-field behavior, and I think our team has done an outstanding job of that. We have a bunch of really high-character kids that understand that if they want to be part of something bigger than themselves, they have to represent themselves the right way away from here, and they're doing that. And then that translates to decisions that they're making on the field, too.
There's a progression of the team throughout. Are you pleased with where that is in terms of your players and their development?
Yeah, very, very pleased. Our players are bigger, they're stronger right now, they're leaner than what they've been, but there's still a gap. We still have to continue to improve in those areas and close the gap. And we've had those conversations with our players and compared them to what competitive numbers are and championship level numbers are, and shown them where we're at. And we got to continue to work hard to close that gap.
What about consistency? I know often throughout the year you said, hey, this guy's done well, but he needs to be more consistent. Is that just reps, or is that gaining confidence? Where do you draw the line there?
Both. One, it's game reps, and we had some players that played for the first time this year, and first-time players are not always consistent. You hope as they go through their career that they become more and more consistent, the more time that they're doing the same things over and over. I give the team the example of Bless Austin and Isaiah Wharton right now. In 2015, they were first-year starters, and if you asked both of those guys, they'd say they didn't play very well. You look at them in 2016, a second year, it's a different system, but a second year, they were much improved players. Why? Because of game experience, game reps, and confidence in themselves.
It all comes down to recruiting. How are you doing on the recruiting trail?
We're very excited about recruiting right now, our recruiting efforts. It is about recruiting, and it's about player development. I like where we're at from a recruiting standpoint right now. A ton of players here in the state of New Jersey and in this tri-state area. I think we're doing exceptionally well with a number of them.
When you look at this team, must improve the line of scrimmage, must improve here, must improve there. How do you make it so it's just a step, it's a process?
It's honest assessment, and that's where we're at. If we want to be getting the results that we want, we have to improve our play at the line of scrimmage. We've talked about the quarterback play. How do we get the quarterback play better? Well, we got to improve our play at the line of scrimmage first, so he has trust and confidence in the people in front of him that he's getting protected the right way. So yeah, it may seem like it's over. We have a lot of areas that we have to improve. We're a 2-10 football team. The gap is there, it exists, and for us to close the gap, every aspect of the program has to improve.
Is every day critical in your mind in terms of building this program?
Every day is. Every day has been critical since the day I got on campus with the rest of the staff, and every day will continue to be critical in terms of our confidence, our belief, our player development, the way we recruit every day. Is a street fight to go out there to try to improve.
What was this first year like for you? I know it's exhausting, but was it fun at any point?
I have a blast. I love what I do. I have a passion for football. I love being around these guys. I love the staff. I love the players. I enjoy going out to practice and watching them compete every single day. So it's been a lot of fun. Am I happy with the results? No, not one bit. And don't want to be sitting here again having these same types of results. But it is a process. It does take time. It takes a lot of effort. It takes guts to make change and improvement the way that we want it to be made. But I love my job. I love who I'm doing it with, and I love where I'm doing it at.
And finally, how proud are you preaching the Rutgers program to young kids that are coming in here, or someday you hope will come in here?
Yeah, it's good to go out on the recruiting trail and be able to talk about how we're trying to build the program and the way we're investing in the players. And it's not just to make you a better football player on the field, it's to make you a better person, and it's helped to set you up for life after football.
When you walk into the interview, what's the first impression that you give that guy? Being on time, good enough, guys? What do you have to be? Early. Got to be early to that interview. Okay, enthusiasm. We talk about that all the time here.
All those things combined build a comprehensive program that hopefully a lot of people understand what we're trying to do, how we're trying to do it, and want to be a part of it.
Chris, what's your message, by the way, to Rutgers fans?
We're making improvements, and I know it may not seem that way when you're a 2-10 football team, but we have a plan. We believe in the plan. We have to continue to work. It's going to take some time to close the gap, but the gap exists, and we understand that. We're facing reality, and we know what it's going to take to close it, and our players understand that, and we're going to work every single day to make it happen.
The best thing to do is to go back to work right away, right?
That's all you can do. I mean, we're not here to have a pity party. Nobody's going to come save us or change us. We're going to go back to work. We're going to keep working, and we're going to use this time that we have right now for when you'd like to be in bowl preparations. We're going to use it to develop our team, develop the coaching staff. We're a developmental program, and I've got to do a great job of developing the staff and helping the staff develop the players.
Coach, it's been a pleasure working with you this year. I wish you good luck and look forward to working with you next season.
Thank you, guys. It's been a lot of fun.
That's it for this edition of RVision with Chris Ash. We'll see you next year, everybody.